Okay guys, welcome back to the episode 3 of the switching tab using Cypress and Puppeteer. Okay, so what we're going to do in this edition is really just to load up an extension. Before we started, previously we manually went through this we went to this place. We said we needed to install this extension manually and then actually just trigger these two things so they can be on, and that's it really. This is like a precondition that this Cypress Puppeteer needs to work. If you look here on their documentation, you will see this is the error that you're likely to have if you don't do that. If you don't, it says if you receive this error in your command log, the Puppeteer plugin was unable to communicate with the Cypress extension. This extension is necessary in order to reactivate the main Cypress tab after the Puppeteer command and when running in open mode. So you see these are the two things that we need to do. Well, we done that. We did it manually by obviously going here, going to Cypress extension and searching for this extension and actually packing the extension here. Well, what we need to do now is to actually load it up programmatically, because not any of your team members, especially the test can be passing on your local machine, but when you check in the test will fail because not all of them will know how to go and download and unpack and do all of these things. So what are we going to do? If there's no code change that is required, what is required is simply just for you to actually go and go to a browser here and grab the extension that you already installed. So here, let's say pretend that you already installed this extension. It's easy, just go to internet here and just type Chrome extension for Cypress. So this is Cypress extension here. Type and enter and just type extension on Chrome. So if you type that, you see here, just click on it and just find either any of these two. I think one of these will be the actual one that you need. Yeah, this is it. Just click install and it will install. Once you have installed, come to the extension here, just mark the ID number. In this case here, this is it. Here is the ID number, and if you find this ID number, you can go to details as well. The ID number would then be at the top here. If you find this number, that's good, because that's what you use to go and find it wherever it is. Now to go and find it wherever this is you need to change this extension here to versions. So here, type versions, press version, press and enter. This will give you the path where your profile path is on your machine. Whatever machine you're using, in my own case, it says this is the path where I need to go to find it. Just go to that path and grab it. So if you go there, just know that towards the end you have like the word extension. So I'm just going to copy this. If I copy this, I would paste it on my command line and just so you can see. But now that I've copied it, I have pasted them. So if I just do clear here, I'll just paste. I'll just do ls-la here and I'll just press and enter. Here you can see here is the path, and then I put the word extensions because they would be inside. So if I list out what is there, you can kind of see quickly this is it here straight away. What I would do really is just to copy that in this entire extension directory, because you can see it's a directory here. I just copy the whole thing. So here, what do I need to do? I'll just do copy it like that and just type this. So this is copy recursive. Just copy it to wherever. So if I press enter now, it would just copy it over for me. All right, that's done. So I'll copy this now. Whenever my test wants to run, I will now programmatically load it up. So you can see the directory in here now where I copied it. This is the extension that I need. Fantastic. So now that I've copied this now, you can see there's another one here. So I copy this in two ways, however it is you want to do that. But for me, I believe that it should be fine. But sometimes maybe we should just say leave the version and just delete. So I copied the main thing. I also copied, so this is double copying really. So I can delete this one. Anything inside this is fine. So I'll just go ahead and delete the rest, because it's I copied and copied again. You can see this is it. Right, so this is this says extension slash this. So the next thing we will need to do is to like go in and just write a code to be able to do that. If and where do we need to do that? We need to do that here, but you can see that this place is really getting messy. So for me, what I would actually recommend is that we would go to the end of this Cypress on, and then go down to probably if I also have config. If you need to, you don't have to have a config there, but if you have a config there as well, pass both in. So if I click on this, let's see the end. On the end here, I'll just do comma, and then here I'll just say require, because I'm just trying to like extend this file so it can be, so require here, require, and open it up. Then I'll point it to a new file. So I'll say this is /Cypress /support. I want to go to support. Oh, sorry, I want to go to plugin here. This is plugin. I haven't created that plugin. Let's create it before we start waffling on. I would go here and just close this and just go Cypress, and there's a plugin here directory. I'll say plugins, Cypress plugins. Plugins is really where you keep things, and what I need to have in plugin is index.index.ts here. So for now I'll just leave it blank, but that's what I'm looking for here. So this will be /plugins/index. There you go. So this is index.ts is what I need to have here. And then once I've done this, I'll just pass in the on event, so it can also be referenced there. If you need the config, pass it through as well. So this is what you need to do. Let's see why this is rejecting. Just going right, return this expression expected. Maybe 1 second, let's find out. Okay, so I don't think this command needs to be here. I'll just remove that, and this. So this should now point us to this file where we can write more things. And in that file, really, it doesn't really contain much. This file, there's a sample copy of it online if you really want to go and find it. But here, I just got like a quick copy here, so I just paste this quick copy. What is this now? What this is saying is I'm just going to import a path, but this file is just saying module.exports, whatever. These are the two args that we pass through. For Cypress, really, if it's disturbing you, you can just do any here. It doesn't matter for now. Just do this one as any. So you pass this through here, and it comes down here, and it's actually simply saying this on event that you pass through. So before browser launch, do something. So before the browser launches, what we're going to do is to first thing is to check where this is launching from. Okay, this is just to print it out. Actually, for me, what I'll do is to also print this directory out to see what it's resolving to, so we see the actual path. So let's do that. I'll just go here and just say console.log, and I'll just do that, and I'll say this is like the actual path here. So if I put this actual path, I'll just put this one here, and I'll say let it resolve so I can see what this is going to be. It will resolve, and I'll see. So this would resolve to the directory. I think it will resolve to this index where it is. So, but I want to go back out one step, and then it will go back out again because I want to target this too. So this will go, let's count it again. This is the file 1 and 2. So I think I'm right. So the next thing I need to put here is it would have to be this would have to be extensions, and then the next other ones, if I spell that correctly, extensions, and then the last thing is this this address with the version. I kept the version because over time new version may come out, so that's why I kept the version there. So you go to the second directory, and it can then load whatever it is. I just want you to print it out so I can see before we load it. So for now, I'll just comment this off and then just go and run the test. I'll comment everything else that is loading things off here, and I'll just go and run the test. Okay, just go to the console, and here I'll just run npm run. Just as again, just go here. I really just want to see if it's finding the path at this point in time. It's nothing else. So I'll go here and I'll say start with Chrome. That's all I want to. I don't want to run that test. So if I go back in here and just see if the path is getting printed, you can see actual path is really printing the actual path with the version. This is good. Perfect. So if this is good, I still need to quit this because I'm not running the test at the minute. So I'll just quit this and then go back into the code and then load this thing here. Just load it up. This bug is always here. So just close this and then come to, this is extension folder. This extension folder is what this is here. There you go. So this is what we need to put because this is my actual path. Now that I've found the actual path, I'll just copy this and put it into this. I'll just put this here and I'll put a comma and delete this one. I don't need this anymore because I've found that this is going to form the correct path. So this correct path extension thing, I just want to like load it up here. This is they are recommending to use this method, but if you go to Cypress website, I think Cypress actually is recommending something else. Let's open this up and go to Cypress website. Then this is, as you can see, this is the before application launch, and let's see. So Cypress is telling us to use the word load or launch option dot extension dot push. So actually, let's use this. I like to do what the official documentation is talking about. So here I'm going to so this launch, I'm going to cancel this, all these ones, and I'm just going to do that. Okay, so I think I copied this twice. I'll just delete that one and I'll comment this out, and it says push this. So once you go to the push, you need to push whatever that they are saying here. If we go back into this, it just says push that path there. So this path, there we go, we just push it in. So easy. I mean, you can try this now, but it's fine. So I'll just comment that out. This is going to push the extension there and then return this up. Also, now that we're on the Cypress website, you can see that Cypress has more options for other browsers as well. Like this one is before launch if you want to do Chromium and not Electron. If there is anything specific that is just Chromium only, this is for Firefox. I think this one is actually more richer, so you can actually just really copy this one if you want to, but let's leave that for now. So we're talking about Chromium. I don't want to like start deleting on something else. This is just what I want to load. And so let's now, moment of truth, and go find out. So let's clear this out and let's do npm install and launch this. Let's see how it's going to go down. So launch this one, and actually for a start, you can see before Cypress launches, you can see that it's telling us a lot. Now it is finding things, and it's, you know, it tells us about the browser, and also if you want, it can also tell us more. Really, you can go and print this out, but let's leave that for a minute. Let's pick any of these, because what we're saying is that you should be able to like put that extension here. There you go. It is putting the two extensions here. You can see this is brand new thing that was loaded, and it is putting the two extensions here. That is just what I want to find out. But it is putting these two extensions, but the previous one that we got is still there. So let's go, because we still need to quit this test again. So let's go and kill those two actually. So let's go back in and let's go to the previous ones and let's go and shut it down. So this one, we would shut this thing down and then go back. This is the one we've done manually. We will go back and go back in here, and actually let's, yeah, it's shut down. You can also remove it if you want to. You can just click get rid of this, so you're sure that the one you're putting would actually work the way you want it to work. So let's go back into our code and just make sure that we're loading that extension correctly. So the extensions and then 101.1.2_0. There you go. So that's what it should load. It should load these things here. This step 2 plugin, whatever that is here, you don't really want to know the content really. It should just load it up for you. That's all. So let's go back and run this. The other thing you can also do is you can kind of go back into this index file and just like print it out if it is. So here you're just printing out the browser. You can also print out whatever that is actually loaded when you do that. But anyway, let's run our test. Now let's go and check. So test run and passed. It means that that was fully loaded. There you go. Cypress is loaded, and it will load the like a listener of that event as well. So which means if you go here and go to actually just go to manage extension on this one, you see that he loaded it up and it turned it on. So this is fantastic. This is how you load your extension and get your test to be going. And in this way now, all you need to do is to obviously as an engineer, just go and write your readme file and check this extension into the version control, because other people, when they run the test will automatically just come here to pick up whatever this is saying, load it up for you for any of the Chromium browser. This is only available for Chromium browsers at the minute, so I don't think Firefox is supported. Thank you very much. Thank you.